Hey everybody, this is your host, the Platinum Knight, and welcome to my PlayStation State of Play review. Yep, I'm gonna be reviewing some State of Play for September 2024, and welcome everyone. I got my notes right here. Okay, let's not waste any time. Let's get this started. And like always, I'm gonna be using Fall Guys for you guys to look at while you listen to me talk. So okay. Oh, and for the record, yes, everybody, I finally unlocked the Golden Knight. It took me a while. I even made a post about it everywhere. But yeah. Okay, let's get this show on the road. Let's see. Explorer. I'm just gonna go with Explorer. Yeah. Well, that's pretty cool, though, how they're doing different modes with Explorer. But anyways, okay, as soon as we boot up a level, then that's when I'll talk about the first topic. Oh, let's see. Oh, cool, a point round. Neat. But yeah, guys, I hope everybody is having a good Thursday. It is currently September 26th. I'm recording this at 7:15 p.m. to be exact. I'm a little bit late, but it's better review it late than never. Alright, gonna check my notes right here. Okay, for the first topic is free DLC for Astro Bot. Supposedly it's coming this fall, and of course it's for PS5. But yeah, already Astro Bot is getting free DLC this fall, so that means it pretty much is gonna be released either in October or November, because, you know, December is winter. But that's so cool, man. And for the record, I haven't played Astro Bot yet, but I'm going to, like, really soon. Like I said, it's currently September 26th, and I'm gonna be playing it on September 28th. I am so excited to play Astro Bot. I've been hearing a lot of good things about it. I just recently uploaded my PlayStation 5 games collection, where I talk about me installing it in my PS5. By the way, everybody, yes, it is installed. It just got done installing. And yeah, guys, I'm very excited to play Astro Bot. So, knowing by the time I play it, it's just cool to know it's already getting free stuff, you know? And what is the free DLC? Well, supposedly, from what it looks like, it's getting a new speedrun mode. But I don't know if it's a speedrun mode for you to get your own score, or if you're going to be competing against other players. Yeah, it didn't really say, or they didn't clarify. but that would be cool if you can speed run against other players and see who beats a level quicker. And what I find really, really cute too is they also added 10 new bots to rescue, and they added Helldivers bots, and they also added Eve from Stellar Blade. And I just had a big smile on my face when I saw her, and yeah, she looks cute. Well, I mean, Astro Bot is a cute game in general, but it's still pretty cool how they added Helldivers bots and Eve. So, yeah, that's pretty sweet. And I guess that's about it for the Astro Bot free DLC. The next topic is the Midnight Walk, coming in spring 2025. And it is going to be released on PS5, PSVR 2, and PC. It is being developed by Moonhood, and what I really, really like about the Midnight Walk is it looks like something that Tim Burton would make, you know? I like how it's claymation. That's pretty sweet. It's going with this artistic vision, and yeah, it looks really, really good. Now, what I find really interesting is I like how you can play either with a controller or in VR. Yeah, I really like how you have a choice, and I couldn't find anything if it's gonna be on Xbox or not. But here's the thing, though. Nowhere does it say if the Midnight Walk is also gonna be on MetaQuest. Yeah, it doesn't say it's gonna be on MetaQuest. It definitely doesn't say it's gonna be on Apple VR. So it looks like it's just gonna be on the PSVR 2, which is cool. This state of play felt like it was doing, it was trying really, really hard to get some PSVR 2 games on here, because that was a #1 complaint about that system. So that's good. But will I get the Midnight Walk? I don't know. Again, it's coming out for spring 2025, and oh man, 2025 is gonna have a lot of competition and so many games coming out. So we'll see. We'll see. Will I get it? I don't know. But yeah, we'll see. But again, the Midnight Walk still looks awesome. The next topic is Hell Is Us, coming in 2025. That's it. It doesn't say what month or season. Coming to PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and of course, the PC. Hell Is Us is a third-person action-adventure game that combines intense melee combat with the thrill of exploration. And I'm not gonna lie, man. I mean, if you've seen my tweet about what I thought of PlayStation State of Play, I said something that, yeah, Hell Is Us, it looks really, really good. It looks interesting, you know? So, I might get it, I might not, but like I said, the reason why I said maybe I'm interested in Hell Is Us is because, again, the same thing with what's it called again? The Midnight Walk. Because it's coming out next year, I don't know if I'm gonna get it or not, because there's so many more other interesting games coming out. But yeah, Hell Is Us looks really, really good. I like how it's pretty much a mix of a Souls game with Death Stranding, and yeah, it looks really, really creepy. Those white figures with black holes for a face, those things scared the crap out of me. Those things looked really disturbing. So, already, I really, really acknowledge how it's pretty much survival horror, you know? And for those of you that don't know me well, I like horror games, so this is good, you know? It's pretty cool how we are getting more horror games. And, yeah, and this is one of those games that I have never even heard of before. So this is new, you know? It's a new game that I haven't heard of, or it was the first time hearing it be announced, so... but once again, though, will I get it? I'm not sure. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Depending when it comes out, and if it's not dealing with too much competition, then yeah, I might just get it. But again, we'll see. We'll see. 2025 is gonna be insane. Alright, the next topic is Metro Awakening VR. Coming on Coming on November 7th, 2024. Releasing on the PSVR 2, PC, and MetaQuest, which I thought that was very interesting. It is a story-driven, first-person action-adventure built exclusively for VR. So for those of you that were craving for a new Metro game, well, sorry everybody. Sorry Metro fans, but you can't play this game with a controller. I mean, I guess they had to make at least one game exclusive to VR, and it just so happened to be a new Metro game. And yeah, man, I mean, the Metro Awakening, it pretty much just looks like any other Metro game. You're in a post-apocalyptic setting, and yeah, it's up to you to survive in a world full of wolves and nuclear radiation. Remember, the Metro series, it's based on a novel, so I can understand it being story-driven, and yeah, it's gonna have a story and some character development. But that's pretty cool how it still gives a reason to get the PS VR 2. A lot of people have been complaining that the PSVR 2 has no games, and yeah, this State of Play really did its best to kind of cover that. Okay, I'm just gonna skip this level because I don't know what to do. And I guess that's pretty much it for Metro Awakening VR. Again, it's coming out on November 7th, 2024. And I hope you guys like it. And it's pretty cool how you can also play on MetaQuest for PC. So at least there's some variety there. But yeah, it looks really good. The next topic is, oh man, I have such a hard time pronouncing this. Archeage Chronicles? I think that's how you pronounce it. Yeah, the next topic is Archeage Chronicles, coming in 2025. And the platforms are PS5, Xbox Series X and S, PC, via Steam, and Epic. So it's pretty much coming out on everything this current generation. It is a online action RPG, and it looks really, really good. Like, graphically, it looks really, really nice. Yeah, it looks really, really sweet. There was even a part that reminded me of The Witcher 3 for some reason. Yeah, the part where you can ride on a horse. Yeah, that part reminded me of Witcher 3, when you see your character riding on a horse. But that's pretty cool how it has online co-op, and yeah, graphically it looks amazing. The combat does look fun, and I assume you have to yeah, you and your friends can work together, defeating enemies and monsters, and yeah, it looks really, really cool. So I'm pretty sure some of you guys are excited about Archeage Chronicles. From what I understand, this is kind of a sequel. It's part of a franchise. I never played any of the Archeage games before, but will I get it? Probably not. But we'll see, though. We'll see. And I guess those are my thoughts for Archeage. Alright. The next topic is, Palworld is out now for the PS5. And I don't know, man. I mean, I like Palworld. It looks really fun to play. Don't get me wrong. I'm glad that we finally have a decent Pokemon competitor. That's really nice because I'm gonna be completely honest. I think Pokemon took way, way too long to evolve, you know? But the thing is, though, because I don't have a PC, or at least not yet, or an Xbox, for those of you who are new, I only game on PlayStation, and by the time I do have friends who are on PC and Xbox that play Palworld, but the thing is, though, now that Palworld is finally out for PlayStation, I don't think any of my friends that bought Palworld even still plays it anymore. I don't know if the updates did anything. I don't know how many players are still even playing, which I'm pretty sure it's still a lot. But my point is, it's cool that Palworld is on PS5, but I don't think I'm going to get it though. Depending if any of my friends want to play it, and depending how much it costs, maybe I will maybe I'll get it. But if it's still $40, I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna get it at $40. Now if it's on sale, I'll get it. Maybe for at least $20. I'll get it for sure. But not at $40 though. But it's still pretty cool that Palworld is finally out on PlayStation. It's better late than never, you know? And I remember when Palworld first came out and when it was new. And once it got super popular and exploded, yeah, as soon as it went viral, I remember the execs over at Sony immediately tried to get Palworld on PlayStation, like right away, because it was so popular. But is it too late? Nah, I don't think so. But like I say, it's still better late than never. So for those of you who haven't played Palworld and you only game on PlayStation and you're thinking of trying it, then yeah, go for it. I'm pretty sure it's a fun game. I mean, it's pretty much Pokemon with guns though, so that's real neat. But like I said, I don't know when I'm gonna get it. I'll get it if all my friends get it too. The next topic is, Lunar 1 and 2 Remastered, coming in spring 2025. Platforms, it's pretty much coming out on everything, including previous gen consoles, like the PS4 and Xbox One. Yeah, it's coming on PS5, Xbox Series X and S, PC. Yeah, it's coming out everywhere. And I remember Lunar, I mean, they're not the most popular RPGs, but I know a really good chunk of people that love those games, you know? Those games do come up in conversations when it comes to video games. And I know people complain about remasters, but I think this is one of those remasters for video games that needed remasters, you know? Lunar 1 and 2 has never been remastered, just ported. But that's still pretty cool, though. Lunar 1 and 2 were originally PlayStation 1 games, so these are really, really old RPGs, you know? These are old school RPGs, and they're not joking when they say remastered. They didn't just make these games 1080p, 60 frames per second. They actually remastered them, so they graphically look nicer and sharper. And yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm pretty sure the Lunar fans are really, really happy right about now. But you know, what would be really cool, or what would be cooler, is for those of you that don't know, when Lunar 1 and 2 first came out on PlayStation 1, they sold these box editions, or these collectors or deluxe edition. You know what I mean? It's a box set, but it would be so cool if they could recreate that. And keep in mind, everybody, especially back in the 90s, those Lunar box sets were really, really impressive. It came with so much extra stuff. It came with medallions, necklaces, stickers, postcards, all kinds of things. And it really makes me wonder, why aren't they doing the same thing with these remasters? That would be dope. Now is the perfect time to recreate that, especially in 2025. But I guess they're not doing that, though. And I'm pretty sure the Lunar fans don't mind or don't care, but you gotta admit, that would be cooler if they recreated those box sets from the 90s. But yeah, Lunar 1 and 2 Remastered is coming spring 2025. Okay, real quick, I'm just going to go ahead and talk about this. The next topic is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge game is going to get DLC, but you have to pay for it, though. And my buddy, SGS, yeah, he's excited for this game, or DLC. But the only thing that he was bummed out about, and from what he told me, is even if you got the special edition, or if you I don't know, if you pre-ordered it, supposedly it was supposed to be free for them, but it didn't. I don't know if that's true or not, but if it is, yeah, that kind of sucks. And obviously free is always better, but I mean, it kind of makes me wonder how much is it gonna cost. Because if it's like $10, that's not too bad. But yeah, if Shredder's Revenge did have some sort of deluxe or a special edition to where it said it was going to come with free DLC, and if it didn't, yeah, that's pretty crappy. But if you're a hardcore Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fan, then I'm pretty sure you guys are at least excited that more DLC is coming for this game. So that's good. That's good. The next topic is Sonic and Shadow Generations. Now, this is just a really, really odd one, okay? Because I gotta read out at least 3 release dates. Okay, the game itself, Sonic X Shadow Generations, is coming out on October 22nd, 2024. But then, this new Shadow movie expansion starring the legendary Keanu Reeves, it's coming out on December 12th of this year. And the movie, Sonic the Hedgehog 3, is coming out on December 20th of this year. So, for those of you that end up getting this expansion, I think it's free, right? Is it free? I don't know. But if you do end up playing it on the 12, then it's supposed to be like a prologue. Yeah, so you have an 8-day prologue before the actual movie comes out. And that's actually pretty cool, man. I have never ever heard of something like that before. That is really, really interesting. And it really makes me wonder, it makes me wonder what the prologue is even gonna be. And for those of you that don't know, I love Keanu Reeves. Well, then again, who doesn't, you know? I mean, he did a really good job as Johnny Silverhand in Cyberpunk 2077. So there is no doubt that he's gonna do bad in the Sonic movie. And I have seen the trailer, and bro, Keanu Reeves, oh, he sounds so good as Shadow. I think he is perfect, and I believe that he was meant to play the voice of Shadow. Yeah, Keanu Reeves is perfect, and it's not because he's a well-beloved actor. I have seen some people on Twitter complaining about Keanu being Shadow. They're saying that, the reason why they hired him is because he's popular right now, and because he's a nice guy. And I'm just like, okay, so even if he was, he's still a really, really good actor. And have you not seen his role as Silverhand in Cyberpunk? I mean, I think it's just people who are jealous of nice Keanu. But no, man. But am I going to get Sonic and Shadow Generations? I don't know. I mean, I liked playing Sonic Frontiers, but I admit, Sonic Frontiers did disappoint me a little bit, and that's what's kind of making me a little wary to get another Sonic game, because I already spent $60 on a 3D Sonic game, and I kind of don't want to spend another $60 on another 3D Sonic game after being a little disappointed in the last one. So we'll see, though. We'll see. But the reason why I'm most likely not going to get Sonic Generations Remaster anyway is because I'm interested in other games. Like I said, I'm about to play Astro Bot, then Silent Hill 2 Remake, then Black Ops 6, and maybe, just maybe, X-Defiant, Foam Stars, and maybe Lollipop Chainsaw Repop. So, it's a tough call, man. There's a lot of games that are still coming out at the end of this year. And I really, really have to be wise with my money, you know? So, but yeah, we'll see, though. We'll see. The next topic is Dragon Age: The Veilguard, releasing in October 31st, 2024. The platforms are PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and of course, the PC. And I don't know, man. This is definitely a game that I'm not going to get. I don't have any interest in getting it. I've never, ever been interested in Oh, sorry, everybody. I had nachos earlier. But yeah, I've never played any of the Dragon Age games before. I've never played Dragon Age 1, 2, or Inquisition. But you know what, though? Here's the thing, though, man. Dragon Age the Veilguard, it just doesn't look good. Like, is it just me, or the characters look really, really off? I mean, the characters look really ugly, they don't look appealing at all, and the graphics, yeah, it doesn't look right. I mean, it doesn't look current gen. It looks more like a mobile game, and it's like, what the hell even happened? I mean, this is supposed to be BioWare, right? I mean, man, BioWare has not exactly been doing the best lately. But yeah, Dragon Age the Veilguard, yeah, it's not really looking good. And I know that there's people out there who are currently saying that, oh, Dragon Age Veilguard is woke. Yeah, a lot of people don't like how you can put your pronouns or have under boob scars in the character creation. And it's like, well, guys, you don't have to put those scars on. I mean, you can make your character however you want, but no, man, I think people are getting it wrong, though. People shouldn't be complaining if it's woke or not. The main criticism should be, it just doesn't look good. Graphically, it looks really outdated. And, yeah, I mean, people are getting it all wrong. The criticisms should be on the game itself. It just doesn't look good. It doesn't look fun to play. Even that gameplay trailer that they showed off, okay, you're just shooting stuff at a dragon, that's all. But here's the thing though, okay? This is what really baffles me. I don't know if it's just me, but I did this little experiment for myself. The last Dragon Age game that came out was Inquisition. Okay, is it just me, or does Dragon Age Inquisition look way, way better and more realistic than Veilguard? Inquisition looks really, really impressive for its time. Watch, go on YouTube right now and search up, well, just watch the current Veilguard gameplay trailer that they showed, and then go back and watch Dragon Age Inquisition videos. Just type in Dragon Age Inquisition gameplay and then see for yourself. Inquisition still looks really, really good. How the hell does that even happen? How does a game like Veilguard somehow look worse versus a game that came out 10 years ago? I don't get it, man. Maybe BioWare blew their budget on Anthem and Mass Effect 4. I forgot what the fourth Mass Effect was. Was it called Andromeda? I think it was called Andromeda. But yeah, man, and here's the thing too. This is really, really bad for BioWare because think about it. BioWare has not exactly been doing very well, okay? I mean, they already ruined Mass Effect. Yeah, I mean, BioWare is not exactly in a position to be hit with another flop right now. They already blew it with Mass Effect Andromeda, and they already blew it trying to get a new massive IP started with Anthem, you know? So, right now, yeah, it's not good for BioWare right now. They really, really need a hit. And I don't think Dragon Age Veilguard is gonna do that for them. What they need is a really, really huge success. And yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. And if Dragon Age Veilguard ends up flopping, then I think that's it for BioWare. I think this might be BioWare's last game they ever make. They tried to bring back Mass Effect, that didn't work. They tried to make a new IP, that also didn't work. So now they're trying to bring back another one of their beloved franchises, which is Dragon Age. And I think this might be the last time we're gonna see BioWare, or who knows? Okay, either BioWare is going to shut down, or BioWare is going to have to do a massive layoff of their employees. That's what I think is gonna happen. Either BioWare is officially going to shut down, or they're gonna go through a bunch of layoffs. That's what I think is gonna happen. But who knows? Maybe I'll be wrong, you know? Yeah, who knows? Maybe Dragon Age Veilguard will surprisingly sell like hotcakes, and the Dragon Age fans are just gonna buy it anyway, simply because it's Dragon Age. But who knows? I could be wrong about that too, but we'll see. We'll see. The next topic is Alan Wake 2 is getting DLC. Coming this October of this year, and I believe it's called the Lake House, and they only showed a pre-rendered trailer, and I don't know, man, they didn't really show anything. The pre-rendered trailer starts up looking like something out of Stranger Things, you know? Like the laboratory and the upside down world, bark growing on the real world. Yeah, it looked like that. It looked like they were possibly going to connect it with Control too. Because for those of you that don't know, yes, both Control and Alan Wake, they both take place in the same universe. Remedy is trying to connect them together, and they're trying to start their own video game universe. They're also gonna try to do the same thing with a TV show too. A lot of people don't even know that. But yeah, Remedy is also gonna try to produce an Alan Wake and a Control TV show. And I don't know, man. I think in my opinion, I think Remedy is thinking a little bit too big right now, you know? You only have one game for Control, and you only have 2 games for Alan Wake. It took almost a decade for Alan Wake 2 to come out, you know? And from what I understand, but Alan Wake 2 hasn't even made a profit yet, you know? Especially after spending money on physical copies. And it's like, yeah, I have no idea what Remedy is thinking, you know? What Remedy really needs to do is at least make one more game for both Alan Wake, Control, and a new game that ties in with the rest of their games, and then produce a TV show, or hell, even a movie, but I have no idea what Remedy is thinking right now. They're thinking too big, you know? They're trying really hard to pull off like a Marvel Cinematic Universe, or they have that type of quality of writing, you know? And they do. Their writing is good, but it's not that well known yet, you know? Like I said, they should just build it up first by making more games, and then start their own universe. But right now, yeah, Remedy, I think you need to chill out, okay? Settle down a little bit and allow your universe to build up a little more, or flesh it out a little more, you know? But I am excited for the Alan Wake 2 DLC, okay? That's always welcoming. But am I gonna play it? I'll try. Yeah, I'll try to live stream the Alan Wake 2 DLC. I bought the deluxe edition digitally, so I'm supposed to be getting it for free. Even if you watch the trailer, it says in one of the captions that it's free for people who bought the deluxe edition. So that's really cool. I'm happy to know that I'm gonna get it for free. Yeah, I'll try to stream it for you guys if I have the time. Okay, how long have I been streaming now? 48 minutes. It's actually not that bad. Okay, cool. And how many topics do I have? Oh shit, I still have a lot. Okay. The next topic is Hitman World of Assassination VR, releasing this December. Players who already own Hitman World of Assassination on PS5 will be able to buy an upgrade pack to unlock the PS VR 2. So this is pretty much, it's not a new VR game. Pretty much all the game developers did was they made a VR game out of a pre-existing VR game. And hey, I mean, people can say or think that's a little bit lazy, but at the same time though, at least it's still something for the VR2, you know? At least it's still something rather than nothing, you know what I mean? But here's my question though. My question is, how much is this VR upgrade gonna cost? Because if it's gonna cost like 60 or hell, even 40 bucks, that's a little bit too much, you know? I mean, if you already own the game, you shouldn't have to basically re-buy it, you know? I mean, what I find really weird is, and what I like about Capcom, is they gave their VR modes for both Resident Evil Village and Resident Evil 4 Remake for free, you know? So at the very most, if they're gonna charge for a VR mode for an older game, at the very most it should be at least $10 or $20 at most. And I think that's really fair to say. But yeah, so I still wouldn't say this is enough to get a PS VR 2. Hold on a minute. Is that the last? Okay, so that was their last VR game. Okay. Yeah, I still wouldn't say it's worth getting still. But who knows? Maybe. I'm hoping they reveal more PSVR 2 games. But yeah, that was my opinion on Hitman World of Assassination VR. The next topic is Legacy of Kain. Soul Reaver 1 and 2 Remastered. Yeah, Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver 1 and 2 Remastered is coming on December 10th, 2024. And yeah, it's pretty much releasing literally everywhere. It's releasing on Nintendo Switch, PS5, PS4, Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, PC, and yeah, PC and Steam. Damn, it's coming out on pretty much everything. My apologies, everybody. I am currently streaming this over on Twitch, and yeah, I ended up getting an error, and it stopped my stream, but now we're back though. So anyways, alright, back to talking about the Soul Reaver games. But me and my uncle were watching this state of play together, and he gave me some really interesting information about these games. These games were actually very popular during the PlayStation 2 days. Yeah, these games were very well known, but my uncle didn't play them though. He just knew they were really popular, that a lot of people actually played. And from what I understand, it's not the complete trilogy. There's actually another part to the Soul Reaver series that originally came out on PS1. But here's the kicker though, if you want to play part 1, then you have to get the PS Plus, I believe either the premium subscription or the extra subscription. And I don't know, man, it's still pretty cool how these well-known, beloved games are being remastered, but they should have remastered the whole trilogy, like the Metal Gear Solid Master Collection. I mean, Konami is able to do that, but they couldn't do the same thing with the Soul Reaver trilogy? Like, I don't know, man. If this is true, though. But yeah, it kind of sucks how you have to pay for a subscription service if you want to experience the whole franchise. But again, though, it's still pretty cool how at least Soul Reaver 1 and 2 are being remastered. So that's really neat. But yeah, and again, at least this is a remaster that's actually worth remastering, you know? It's a remaster of really old games that have not been remastered before, just like the Lunar remaster, and that's good, you know? Still good. So for those of you who miss these games, then I'm pretty sure some of you are excited. But here's the thing, though. Another thing that bothers me is I believe this is by Aspire. Wait, is it by Aspire? Yeah, it is actually. This is being remastered from Crystal Dynamics and Aspire. And for those of you that don't know who Aspire is, these are the same people that made that awful Battlefront 1 and 2 remaster. You know, the one that people couldn't even play due to the lack of servers? And yeah, and it wasn't just that too, but Battlefront also had some texture and graphical glitches, so oh man, I hope the same thing doesn't happen with this Reaver Soul Reaver remaster. So some people might get disappointed, but at least it's gonna be playable, or I hope. I mean, from what I understand too, Soul Reaver, they're just single player offline games, so at least they're not gonna mess up servers this time around. But will they mess up linear campaigns? I guess we'll see soon enough. But yeah, this remaster is coming out on December 10th of 2024. The next topic I'm going to talk about is Blumhouse Games. Fear of the Spotlight is now coming out on consoles. It's releasing on October 22nd, 2024. It originally came out for PC on September 15th of 2023. And I admit, it does look interesting. I do like how they purposefully went with PS1 graphics. I mean, that's pretty cool and all, but I don't know, man. Personally, I don't think I'm going to get it, but it's still cool that Blumhouse is still trying to get in the video game market, you know? Because they know that there's an audience there, and I guess this is their answer, or at least their start to getting in that market. So it's a great start, but not interesting enough for me to buy it. I think they would have to make something else that appeals to me, you know? But I do appreciate and acknowledge the effort on bringing back the good old days of the PS1 era. I mean, hell, we're getting a Lunar 1 and 2 remaster, so yeah, old school games are coming back, so. The next topic I'm going to talk about is, I have a hard time, I have a really hard time pronouncing the title. I believe it's pronounced Towers of Aghasba? Of Aghasba is releasing on November 2024. Early access. Not the full game, just early access. So, when is the full game coming out? So far, there's no information. But yeah, nobody really knows when the full game is actually going to release. It just says early access. But what platforms is it going to come out on? It's going to come out on PS5 and PC. Huh. I guess it's not coming out on Xbox. Yeah, there's nothing about if it's coming out on Xbox Series X or X. So, that's pretty interesting. And Towers of Aghasba is a world-building online RPG. And I admit, when I saw the gameplay trailer, it actually does look interesting, but I don't know, man. It just doesn't look like my cup of tea, you know? I don't think I'm going to get it, but here's the funny thing, though. The weird thing is, there's a strange part in the trailer where one of the characters, I mean, I don't know if you can make your own character in this game, so I don't know if it was the main character or a character, but the funny thing is there's a part where the character is at least facing towards the camera, and I have no idea what this kid says, but for a second, it sounded like he said ass butt fuck. Remember, again, me and my uncle, we were watching this state of play together, alright? So once we heard this character say ass butt fuck, me and my uncle were looking at each other for a sec, and we just started laughing, like... It legitimately sounded like he said ass butt fuck, and my uncle actually ended up rewinding for a sec, and just to hear it again. And yeah, it still sounded like ass butt fuck. And me and my uncle started laughing again, and... Oh, man. That was weird, man. That sounded so wrong. And I'm pretty sure that's not what the character said. But still, though, it sounded like that, you know? And me and my uncle were just laughing our asses off, cracking up. But yeah, but the game itself does look really, really good. Graphically, it looks impressive. You're going to be able to plant and grow your own crops. You're going to be able to fight monsters with your friends. So, it looks really good, but I'm not going to get it. And that part where the boy says ass butt fuck just really threw me off. I was left speechless. But anyways, moving on to the next topic. The next topic is Dynasty Warriors Origins, releasing on January 17th, 2025. Releasing on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. And I'm gonna be totally honest, everybody, but Dynasty Warriors Origins looks amazing. it's starting to look better and better the more they show it. Graphically, it looks awesome. It looks really, really good, especially with all of those enemies on one screen. I don't know how the hell they managed to do it, but they did it. But for the record, no, I have never ever played a Dynasty Warriors game before. I knew that it was really popular with a niche audience, but man, this Dynasty Warriors looks really, really impressive. And the fact that it's actually coming out near my birthday, January 19th, yeah, it's coming out on January 17th, but my birthday is January 19th. I don't know. I'm really debating if I should get it or not. I'm debating if that should be my birthday game. But I don't know, though. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe, I'll get it. Maybe I won't. But yeah, we'll see, though. We'll see. But Dynasty Warriors, it looks really, really good, you know? And, yeah, we'll have to, wait and see, you know? I have to see more, but right now, it just looks really, really good. Yeah, I can't wait, to see where, the Dynasty Warriors goes next. I know that the last Dynasty Warriors game didn't exactly do so well, but now now that it seems like the developers are going back to their roots, I think this Dynasty Warriors is going to do just fine and not focus on the whole open world thing. But it makes me wonder what frames per second is it going to be. Are they really going to be able to just do 30 frames per second? Or are they going to go for an impressive 60, especially with all those enemies on screen? We'll see. We'll see. Okay, the next topic is Lego Fortnite split screen and a controller. I don't really care about this. I mean, I don't care about Lego Fortnite. The only reason why I play Lego Fortnite sometimes is to just spam and farm XP. If you play Lego Fortnite for 15 minutes, you automatically get like 30,000 XP. That's the only reason why I play it. I have no interest in actually using Splitscreen with a friend of mine or something like that. And as for the controller, I'm gonna be really honest, people. The limited edition Fortnite controller, it doesn't really look that good. All it really is it's just a regular PS5 controller with Fortnite graffiti on it. It looks kind of ugly, and it's not really Fortnite graffiti. Well, it is, but it's also Fortnite's emotes. So yeah, for those of you that don't know, it's currently Fortnite's, I believe, 8th or 7th birthday. I think it's the 7th. But yeah, it's our 7th anniversary. They're currently doing an event right now for Battle Royale where you gotta get these cakes, pop balloons, travel with balloons, and you unlock special prizes. But that controller looks ugly, though. It's pretty much just a PS5 controller with Fortnite emotes graffitied on the controller. And I'm not going to get it, you know? I mean, even though I play Fortnite, I wouldn't say I'm a huge fan of Fortnite. The only reason why I play Fortnite is because all my friends play it too. So sometimes I help them out. And yeah, and I guess that's pretty much it. Don't care for Lego Fortnite split screen, and the controller could use a redesign. The next topic I'm going to talk about is LEGO Horizon Adventures and the Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered. LEGO Horizons Adventures is releasing on November 14th of 2024. And the Zero Dawn Remaster is releasing on October of 31st. Yeah, October 31st of this year. So it's pretty much going to come out on Halloween. And that's pretty cool. It makes sense, too, how the remastered is going to come out first than the Lego game. But I'm going to be completely honest, everybody. Even though I do like the Horizon series, I know a lot of people don't. I know a lot of people think the Horizon games are mid and kind of boring, but I like them, you know? I like the Horizon games. Zero Dawn would still have to be my favorite in terms of the story. But Forbidden West is better in terms of gameplay, though. But anyways, yeah, I'm not going to get LEGO Horizon Adventures, everybody. I'm not that much of a fan to where I would get a LEGO game out of it, you know? I don't really play. I'm not the biggest fan of Lego games in general, so yeah, I'm not going to get it. As for the Zero Dawn remaster, okay, now this is where I understand why people are getting sick and tired of remasters, okay? I do get it. I don't understand why Sony has been focusing on all of these remasters and remakes lately. At least with Lunar and Soul Reaver, you can easily make a case, well, those are very old games that actually needed a remaster. But here's the thing, though. I will give credit where credit is due, okay? At least, if you already own the PlayStation 4 version of Horizon Zero Dawn, at least all you have to do is just pay $10 if you want to upgrade it, you know? So, yeah, credit where credit is due. At least they're doing that. And again, this is just more of an upgrade than a remaster, you know? So that's pretty cool, I guess. But I do get it, guys. But hey, at least we're getting some new games for the PS5, which I'll talk about very soon. But yeah, and I guess those are pretty much my thoughts for the Horizon series. Will I get Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered? Maybe. If I ever do a review on the Horizon series, then yeah, that's when I will pay the $10 to upgrade it. I'll do that. I'll buy the upgrade if I ever do review them. But anyways, alright, what's the next topic? The next topic is Monster Hunter Wilds. They finally gave a release date. But yeah, the next topic is Monster Hunter Wilds, and it is coming out on February 28th, 2025. Finally, a release date. What platforms? It's coming out on PS5, Xbox Series X and S, PC, and yeah, that's pretty much about it. It's coming out on current gen consoles, and I don't know, everybody, but to be completely honest, it looks really, really good. Like, I'm honestly am amazed by it. You know what I mean? Yeah, it looks legitimately fun to play. I think I might just get it, because I don't really know anything else that's coming out in February. But yeah, man, I mean, I would, I'm really thinking about playing it. But we'll see, though. And the reason why I'm starting to lean more towards getting Wilds is because what I didn't like about Monster Hunter Wilds before this trailer is they didn't show that super orange autumn desert, you know? They made it seem like Monster Hunter Wilds was only gonna take place in this super dry, heated desert, and the parts that are like a forest is going to be just autumn, you know? But now, it turns out, this world is really, really huge. There's a part where you're in the ocean. It actually reminded me of Avatar 2, The Way of Water. Yeah, there were some parts that looked like Avatar 2, and it looks really, really cool. And the cool thing is, too, is I actually have friends that are thinking of buying it and playing it together. So that's gonna be really cool. But will I get it for sure? Again, I don't know. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I think it's still a little bit too early to say. But yeah, guys, Monster Hunter Wilds, it looks pretty dope. Yeah, it looks really, really sick. And I'm glad that it's not going to take place in one setting. So that's pretty dope. And here's what's even cooler too. For the pre-order bonus, you get a guild night set, and some charms, and a digital mini art book. And what's even cooler is if you played Monster Hunter World or Iceborne, then your save data will give you bonus rewards for Wilds. And that's really, really sweet. I like that. They're giving a really generous pre-order bonus, and if you play the previous games, you also get something. So that's really neat. I have never really heard that before. This is the very first game where that I've heard of doing something like that. So yeah, But yeah, Monster Hunter Wilds is releasing on February 28th. The next topic is Stellar Blade and Nier Automata DLC and photo mode. This is really, really nice, man. I like this. For those of you that don't know, I have played both Nier Automata and Stellar Blade. So I played both of these games. I'm very familiar with both franchises. I haven't played the first Nier game. Yeah, I haven't played the original or the remastered, but this is still pretty cool though. I like how you can dress up Eve as a 2B, and you can even customize your bot to look like the same bot from Nier Automata. That's really, really nice, and I like how they added a photo mode. And remember, this is something that a lot of people have been demanding for quite a while now. Yeah, people have been demanding for photo mode ever since Stellar Blade first came out. A lot of people have said, hey, Stellar Blade is one of those types of games that looks like it was born for photo mode, you know? I mean, everybody knows that Eve is a really super attractive woman, and now you're going to be able to take pictures of Eve in style, and it makes really sense what took the developers so long, because it's not just going to be a typical photo mode, but you're going to be able to add filters, you're going to be able to add different sets for the photo. You're going to be able to put text, stickers, a background, a foreground, all kinds of stuff. So yeah, it really makes sense why it took them forever to make the photo mode. I still can't help the fact that it should have been there day one and then update it with more features. They could have easily done that. But again, it's better late than never. But no, man, I'm more excited to dress up as 2B. But here's my question, though. Is it just going to be you dressing up as a 2B? Or is there actually going to be new levels or new enemies or something, you know? I highly doubt they're gonna make a whole expansion pack out of this collaboration, but it really makes me wonder if they're gonna add anything else besides a cosmetic, you know? And it's also pretty cool, too, how you can actually change the soundtrack from Nier Automata. So that's really sick. You're going to be able to dress up both Eve, your bot, and change the soundtrack to match Nier Automata. So that's pretty cool. And again, everybody, I still haven't gotten the Platinum Trophy for Stellar Blade. Yeah, I'm still playing this game, but again, like I said in my PlayStation 5 games collection, I'm not getting the Platinum Trophy just yet because I want to record it, but all I have to do is just the fishing stuff. And now that this 2B collaboration is happening, I'm debating if I should get the Platinum Trophy while I'm dressed up as a 2B. But then, the reason why I think I shouldn't do that is because I don't want to confuse people that I'm playing Nier Automata instead of Stellar Blade. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll dress up as 2B for when I record myself getting the Platinum. Maybe I won't. But it is up in the air. But yeah, man, I'm very, very happy with this Nier Automata collaboration. And for those of you who are still playing Stellar Blade, I'm pretty sure you guys are excited as well. Alright, we're almost getting to the end. And the next topic is Ghost of Yotei. I think it's pronounced Yotei. I don't think it's Yotei. But yeah, man, this was a really, really big surprise. Releasing next year in 2025, which, holy shit, man. I hope it doesn't get delayed, but I have a feeling it will, though. And if I had to take a good guess when Ghost of Yotei is actually gonna come out, it's gonna have to come out during the holidays. And of course, this is a Sony IP, so right now, it's exclusive to the PlayStation 5. I'm pretty sure it's going to come out on PC, but not anytime soon, though. It's going to take almost a year for that to happen. But no, man, I mean, it's mainly a Sony PlayStation property. It stars a new hero named Atsu. Her journey takes place in 1603, more than 300 years after the events of Ghost of Tsushima. I always pronounce it Ghost of Toshima, but it's Tsushima. And yeah, man, I'm really looking forward to this game. And I know there's a lot of people that were upset that it's not Ghost of Tsushima 2. Yeah, this is a completely different story. You're not gonna play as Jin Sakai, or it's not going to continue the Jin Sakai series. And, you know, here's my opinion, man. I mean, I've actually have said this multiple times, but I'm actually okay that Sucker Punch is going in a completely different direction with Ghost of Yotei or Yotei. And the reason why I think that is, if you played Ghost of Tsushima, it ended very well. No matter what ending you picked. I'm gonna do my best not to spoil it, but the thing is, though, even if you picked the ending where you allowed a very specific someone to live, you can still use your imagination what happened after, you know? You can easily use your imagination that Jin Sakai most likely just stayed in the shadows or remained hidden, and yeah, he most likely lived happily ever after, you know? So, yeah, I think Ghost of Tsushima ended just fine, you know? I don't really think Ghost of Tsushima really needed a sequel. I wanted Sucker Punch to focus either on a new IP or focus on an old franchise like Infamous, or what was their other one? Their other franchise? Oh, Sly Cooper. Yeah, either bring back Sly Cooper or Infamous or a new IP. But no, I'm glad that they're sort of continuing Ghost of Tsushima. So now the official title is the Ghost series. That's what it's going to be called now. Just like how Horizon Zero Dawn is the Horizon series. But yeah, man, it's pretty cool how you are going to be able to play as a new character. And there are already people who are claiming that, oh, this is Ghost of Yotei is woke, or the Ghost series has gone woke. And it's like, guys, come on. Just because you play as a female protagonist, that doesn't automatically mean woke. God damn. But at the same time, I also understand. I don't really think most people are bothered that you get to play as a female protagonist in Ghost of Yotei. I think people have more of a problem with the actress. And I'm not gonna lie, I have read some of the actress's tweets. I forget her name, but I have seen her tweets pop up here and there, and other people's opinions about her. The actress's name is Erika Ishii. Yeah, that's her name. And for those of you who are getting ready to accuse me of doxing her, no, this is her public Twitter account. But yeah, I admit, man, she's not exactly the nicest person in the world, and she has said some very controversial things, which I'm not gonna read out loud because, yeah, it's very inappropriate to say the least. But you know what, guys? Here's the thing, though, okay? Here is my counter argument. This is just the actress, okay? Just the actress and not the game. You can still separate the artist from the art. It doesn't mean that Erika's character is gonna automatically start being preachy in-game. You know what I mean? No, it doesn't mean that at all. You can still play the game, and yeah, it may not have anything to do with her politics, you know? That doesn't mean she's going to insert her own politics in-game. Or at least I hope not. But I do get it, guys. If you're worried about that, yeah, okay, I get it. But I highly doubt it, you know? And if that does happen, I mean, I'm going to buy Ghost of Yotei anyway, regardless. But we'll see, though. We'll see. Maybe Ghost of Yotei is woke. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. I don't know. But what I will say is it's still too early, okay, people? Yeah, it's still too early, and let's just wait, okay? Let's just wait for more information. It's still in the early development stages, and yeah, just because you get to play as a female protagonist, or because the actress is woke, that doesn't mean the game itself is gonna be woke. And I know the term woke has lost its meaning over the years. Even I don't really like using that term, and it has been overused to pretty much discredit something that people don't like. But at the same time, I understand why people would use that term to describe the actress. So, yeah. But again, though, we'll see. We'll see. It is still too early to accuse the game itself is going to be an over-preachy fest, you know? But no, man, I'm excited for Ghost of Yotei. It's gonna be a PS5 exclusive. People constantly complain that the PlayStation 5 has no games or lack thereof, and this is their answer. You know, Ghost of Yotei is gonna be another answer to that complaint. Astro Bot came out not too long ago, and yeah, it seems like the PS5 is getting some games now, so that's good. That's good. And I guess those are pretty much my thoughts and opinions on Ghost of Yotei, and I'm looking forward to it. But again, guys, I get it. I hope it doesn't turn out to be a political fest. But again, we'll see. We'll see. The next and the final topic is the PlayStation 5 Pro Enhancements reveal. Yeah, for this state of play, they decided to showcase a lot of games that are going to get the PS5 Pro graphical upgrade. I hope most of them are free, but then again though, when the PS5, no, not the PS5, the PS4 Pro came out, most of the Pro patches were free. So I'm pretty sure they're going to do the same with the PS5 Pro. And there is a good chunk of great games that are getting it. They showed off Stellar Blade, the Resident Evil 4 remake, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. And that's cool and all, man. I'm glad that these games are gonna look better, but it's still not worth getting the PS5 Pro. It is too expensive. I've said this in my PlayStation 5 Slim video, but yeah, man, it's just too much. It's $700, and you have to buy the disc drive and the stand separately if you want to play vertical or if you want to play physical games. So that's like an extra $800. No, I'm sorry, $100. So that adds up to $800. Keep in mind, the tax alone is going to be like $40. When I bought my PlayStation 5 Slim, the tax was $43. So, yeah, we're almost talking about $800 here. And, yeah, I don't really see too much of a difference, man. The graphics, yeah, there's really not too much of a difference, and I showed the comparisons in my PS5 Slim video, and yeah, okay, you're going to be able to see windows and hedges better from a far distance, but again, man, that's not worth $800. The base PS5 costs, well, now it costs $450. but it's not worth paying an extra $300 and $200 for this graphical upgrade, you know? And that's the reason why I got the PS5 Slim, because I was waiting for the PS5 Pro reveal, and once I found out how expensive it was, that's what caused me to finally decide to just get a Slim. But it's good that a good chunk of games are getting graphical updates, so whatever. But I'm not getting the PS5 Pro. It's just not worth it, man. At least the PS4 Pro did something. At least the PS4 Pro actually did 4K. Granted, yes, you needed a 4K monitor in order to do it. But again, though, at least it did something. This PS5 Pro, yeah, again, there's really not too much of a difference, you know? But again, whatever. I'm not gonna buy it. And like I said in my PS5 Slim unboxing video, I really hope the PS5 Pro doesn't turn out successful, because if it does, it might give Sony an excuse to make the PS5 all digital. It won't have a disc drive, and it might end up costing either $600 or $700. You know what I mean? So I hope that doesn't happen. But we'll see, though. Everybody's already predicting it's gonna sell like hotcakes. But bro, the freaking disc drives are currently sold out everywhere. The scalpers took over. Now the scalpers are selling the PS5 disc drives for like a little more than $100, and it sucks, you know? So I hope Sony learns from that. I hope Sony starts selling PS5 Pros with the disc drive, you know? Well, they're technically already doing that with their PlayStation 1 30th anniversary, and it's sold out. And the freaking scalpers are already selling it for $3,000. That is ridiculous, man. Sony really needs to get their shit together and not appeal so much to the scalpers, you know? It would have honestly been cool if Sony learned their lesson from the PS5 Pro reveal, and say in this state of play and go, hey guys, we're sorry, we know we effed up, we know you guys are not happy with the price, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna reduce the price. Instead of $700, it's just going to be $550 for the all-digital edition, and $600 with a disc drive. If Sony would have done that, oh man, that would have been an epic comeback. But no, the PS5 Pro is still gonna be $700. And depending what kind of gamer you are, you might have to pay more. So, oh well. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and back out. And I guess that's pretty much it, guys. Those are my thoughts on all the topics. I didn't talk about literally everything, only to save a little bit of time. Yeah, there are some games that I purposefully didn't talk about. But yeah, guys, I really gotta wrap this up. But what are my thoughts on this state of play as a whole? Meh. I was leaning more towards either a D or a C. Yeah, it started off as a D, but then it slowly worked its way into a C minus. But what really saved this PlayStation State of Play is Ghost of Yotei. If it wasn't for Ghost of Yotei, I most likely would have given this a C. You know? Not even a solid C, just a C. It was okay. Just okay. But because of Ghost of Yotei, I give PlayStation's State of Play for September 2024 a B. Just a B, okay? It was okay. It wasn't their worst, but it wasn't their best either. It was just okay, you know? A little more than okay. It was definitely better than their previous State of Play, that's for sure. But anyways, alright, let's see. Oh, hey, Hyper Knight Raven. Welcome to the stream, Hyper. But yeah, I'm getting ready to wrap this up. But yeah, guys, that's my final rating. I give this State of Play a B. And yeah, I'm looking forward to Ghost of Yotei. I'm looking forward to the Alan Wake 2 DLC. And the Stellar Blade and the Nier Automata collaboration. That's pretty cool. And like I said, maybe Hell is Us game. But again, I don't know though. I don't know. And maybe Monster Hunter Wilds too. But yeah, nothing is confirmed yet because man, 2025 is going to be an insane year for gaming, man. I mean, Dynasty Warriors Origins, Monster Hunter Wilds, GTA 6, the Metal Gear Solid 3 remake, the Nintendo Switch 2, and yeah, man, it's gonna be insane. I don't think I'm gonna be able to keep up with it all, you know? Man, next year is definitely going to be amazing for gaming. And I can't wait for some of these games. But anyways, until then, I'm going to do my best to keep up with the rest of 2024. But anyways, alright everybody, this has been my State of Play review. That's it for me talking about PlayStation State of Play for September of 2024. This has been your host, the Platinum Knight. I'm gonna export this over to YouTube. And yeah, everybody, peace out and have yourselves a good night.